guess it's working now. If you receive the message, just got it and understand that you are in a live, okay, guys? And let's jump to the immersion. Guys, let's crackle our noodles and try to share our experience. Hello, hello, YouTube. I'm Jose from TNT, where I believe this immersion is a fun, effective, natural, and convenient, and of course, to improve our English. As usual, also I will talk what is TNT. TNT is a conversation platform for all levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. This is not a regular class, and I'm not here to teach you anything. However, we work together and practice in a real environment. So I'd like to hear from you guys about yourself and be polite, respect each other, and try to make this immersion fun. I will start with the lady Gabrielle. Could you introduce yourself, please?
So, hello, my name is Gabriele. I'm 31 years old. I was born in Rio Grande do Sul, but 2 years ago I came to Rio de Janeiro, and now I'm living in this beautiful city. I'm a food engineer, and I work as a science entrepreneur. I worked with science since 2010. I don't think so. I'm not sure about it, but it's many years ago. I'm living alone. All my family stay in Rio Grande do Sul. I don't have brothers and sisters. I don't have kids. I'm not married. And about a hobby. So I love playing yoga on my free time, like an exercise to my body, but it's an exercise to my mind too. And I'm a big fan of 21 Pilots. It's my favorite band.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it.
Yes, it's I love it. 21 Pilots also, but I didn't have enough money to enjoy on on the festival Rock in Rio.
Of course. So I went to the last festival that they came to Brazil, and
Nice.
it was a special time for me. I'm so glad to see these guys on live
Yeah.
because I'm so fan. I'm a huge fan.
Yes. And what is exactly the place that you live in a Rio? This is a beautiful city that you said. It's like near to the beach or
Yeah, I live in Flamengo's neighborhood.
okay. Yeah.
And it's near to Aterro do Flamengo, and there is a beach, but not a beach that you can jump on the sea because the water is not proper to do it. But it's a beautiful place that we have here near to my house because there's a lot of parks and a place to run and to make a picnic or maybe to see the sunrise and something like that.
Yes, nice. Also, and do you consider yourself a carioca?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I'm so punctual, like a
Yeah.
person who, if you schedule something with me, I will stay 5 minutes before waiting for you. But cariocas don't do it.
Yeah, nice. Okay, thanks so much. I feel you. So let's jump to the Claudio. Hello, Claudio. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I have 26 years and I'm married. I have a son and I live in São Paulo and I working with networking, and in my free time I like to go to the shop and
Nice.
experiment and eat new food and go to restaurants and play ball with my son.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay, and what is your favorite food?
Favorite food? I in speaking, but in Portuguese, churrasco.
Okay. Okay, so and that you said you live in São Paulo, I guess, is a big city that all the time facing a hard traffic. Are you usually a person that driving car?
No, I work in home office now.
Okay.
Sometimes I need to go to the office, but my job is home office now.
Yes, nice. Work from home. Do you think that it was the best idea that the pandemic bring it to us?
Yeah, I think some days at the office is better because it's possible to know the person with work in the colleges and
Yeah.
create connection with her, with my my friends of job.
Yes, especially work from home. This is my case. I love it to stay with my family and of course spend time with my daughter. Because I don't know. This is the key. When you stay near to the family, I believe. I don't know. You work more excited. I don't know how can I explain that, but I guess this is my
Yeah,
point of view. As you said, you have a son. I believe you like to stay with them.
okay,
Okay,
it's
Claudio.
important.
Yes, of course. Guys, I just put on the chat the questions. Everyone got the question? Yeah?
Okay,
Okay. Let's try to. And today we're talking about relationships are being harmed by technology. In a nutshell, just to say, you need to take care because you spend a lot of time work on technology or surfing on social media. Maybe could be dangerous because if you have family, maybe around with you, the people don't like that you stay alone. Like I don't know how can I explain that, but we try to share our experience about that. Okay, guys. And the second questions. And Gabrielle, could you read for us and start our debate?
Of course. Is it feasible that spending too much time on technology would have a negative impact on our relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I can share a specific case that I'm passing through at this moment because I don't work with technology. Not in the same way that you mentioned it about working a computer. Of course, I have moments that I use the computer to trace the data then of my research and something like that. But one thing that happens to me is that I live alone, and all my family stay in another state, not in another state.
Yeah.
So the only way that I have to communicate to my family is through the cell phone, and sometimes it's so exhausting because they don't see my life here. I don't know about their lives there, and sometimes it's so exhausted to tell them about my day, about the things that I did during the day. And I think the same occurs from them. So in this way, I think the technology it helps us to communicate, but at the same time prejudice our relationship. Do you know? Because
I know. Yes.
It's like that we don't know exactly what the others are doing, but it's exhausting to tell them about my day, about the
I
things
feel
that
you when something just becoming like a routine, because you need to talk with them every day, and maybe you
Yeah.
need to explain about how was your day. Maybe when become a routine, make something boring, and as you said, it become exhausting. And but yeah, I feel you, and of course, to another side, for example, if you hang out with your friends and maybe you make a dinner or something, go to the shopping or the restaurant, but you don't enjoy the moment like with them, like stay in a cell phone, maybe send a message,
No, no, I'm not this type of person. When I stay with my friends here, I just enjoy with them. I
Yeah,
forgot my cell phone because I don't like people who do it with me. Like when I talking to the people and then are trying to search something on the cell phone and talking to another one on the cell phone, and this is boring.
yeah.
So I try to stay at the present with my friends here and enjoy with them.
Yes, but about this case that I told you, do you think that it's be harmful for her relationship between friends?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
I think so.
Yes, yeah, it's a great point to discuss because especially I don't know if sometimes technology become ourself not sociable. Do you know, like
Yeah,
to be in touch with each other. It's so hard to explain, but yeah. Thanks so much for answer. I believe it's clear. Thank you. Let's move it to Claudio. Man, what about you? What do you think about it? It's possible spending too much time on technology could be negative for or impact our relationship.
Yeah, um, I think the technology can help us in many ways, but the excessive use the take is not important to us. We feel I the time with your family, the famous saying, and it's important to create a relation connection with the person with and time for family is important
Yeah.
because if we have a son and wife, the attention at her and my son is important.
Yes, of course. I think this is the process of life, stay together and have the special time with our family.
Yeah,
But as as a father, also I need to take care about my daughter because sometimes, as you said, spend so much time um, in an iPad or watching TV,
yeah,
instead of cartoon, because as you said, to a lot of things that you do, but you just how can I say you it's not excessive things. It's you just I don't know how can I say English, but it is dangerous, and sometimes maybe um, building relationship it's hard also, and you need to put on the balance and try to do especially this thing better, because nowadays we have a lot of technology that it's help you that you said, but sometimes could be harmful. And Claudio,
yeah.
about your son, do you think that you have a control, or I don't know if control is the right word to say, like you try to separate the especially okay sometime or every day my son spend maybe 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour in tech into or deep in a technology. Do you have
Yeah.
this kind of situation?
Um, Today, just use so much the computer because the game we feel like uh, is installed on my computer, but
Yeah, nice. He's a gamer.
yeah, but I try to limit the time to because sometimes when I say to power off the computer, we start to cry. Don't I see the computer is a best friend for for he is not good. It's not good idea, see, because the computer is for her uh, as the most things to for the day is a danger if you are comments.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, I needed to learn more about the to put on the balance, be harmful with a relationship, because sometimes I'm surrounded about technology, and uh, I can't I can't notice about it if someone waiting for me or try to make a connection with me, and sometimes it's hard. But yeah, I will working on this situation, guys. Okay, and Claudio, the next question, number 3, could you read it for us, please?
Okay, do you constantly have your phone with you even while you sleep?
Yeah.
Uh, no, I try to
No?
use my phone sometimes the day for only to make things important.
Nice.
How
Yes.
how talk
Congratulations.
how talk about my wife and my family or my talk about my job, but I see my wife, especially the cell phone is a part of body her.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Do you think especially um this habit, like uh, all the time stay with cell phone, especially when you go to the bed, and maybe my cell phone always be side with me. Do you think this is a some diseases, or I don't know, be hooked on all the time with a cell phone? Do you think it's become some disease?
yeah, I don't know. I understand, but I heard use your cell phone for all at sleep and when making the lunch and dinner, the breakfast. Every time her with your cell phone, and I try to talk about, but mm, you can see you can is IO hard change
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I know about that. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Nowadays, most of the cases, especially that you said,
Yeah,
maybe most of the people can't survive without their cell phone. I don't know if
yeah,
how can I solve or fix that, you know?
yeah.
Okay, thank you, Claudio. Let's jump to Gabrielle. What about you?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm not proud about it, but I have my cell phone in my hands until fall asleep. And sometimes I fall asleep touching my cell phone.
Wow.
So it's
Yes.
not, I'm not
How-
proud about it. I'm not
yeah.
proud
How
about
is
it.
that?
It's like I'm just an example. I'm talking to my mom and
Okay.
okay, mom, good night. Have a nice sleep. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'm searching something on Instagram, and then it's like when the Windows turn off, it's
Yeah.
me. It's like
Yeah.
the same way.
Nice.
So, but I think it's not healthy. It's not a habit. I think it's an addiction. And I tried to change it, like to put my cell phone in another place in my apartment. But it's difficult to me because as I live alone, I feel alone sometimes.
Yeah.
So I need to talk to my family at night, because at night is the moment of my day that I have more time to talk with them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is the reason that I spend a lot of time on my cell phone during the night and until I fall asleep.
Yes, nice. I'm opposite about that. Like, yes, I stay with my cell phone when I go to the bed, I try to sleep. But if I grab my cell phone and try to Google it something, I stay awake. You know, I don't know. I can't sleep. I don't know why. But I think, especially my mind, it just change. If I'm tired, if I grab my cell phone, I think it is not. I don't know how can I explain that, but I lost the I lost to dream, you know.
Yeah, in my case, when I'm tired but I can't sleep, I start to search something on Instagram or Twitter and another social media, and it's like then that I feel tired enough to fall asleep.
Yeah.
But it's not a health behavior, because the light of our cell phone is not good to have a good night, to have good dreams, and it's difficult to change this behavior.
Yeah.
I confess it's so difficult.
Okay. About the next question, do you think it's a habit or addiction?
An addiction. It's not a habit.
Okay.
It's like I don't know how to explain, but sometimes I have my cell phone in my hands just for not another reason. Nobody talk to me. I don't receive any notification, and I start to touch my cell phone without a reason. So I think this is an addiction. It's not an habit, and it's not a good way to use the cell phone, you know.
Yes, of course. And my case is just when I wake up, the first thing that I do is grab my cell phone.
Yeah, and the opposite is the
Yeah.
health behavior, like to have a time to you during the morning, take a coffee, relaxed without cell phone. But I wake up with my cell phone alarm, and then I start to check my notification, and then check my emails, and then check the list of the things that I need to do a day. So it's
Yes, I don't know.
crazy.
Cloud is here, just an example for us. Give me some advice, please, Claudio.
Yeah.
How can I try to don't know, not avoid, but try to be more how can I say that, more productive? Yeah.
Manage the situation.
Yes. Yes, Claudio. But Claudio, as you said about your wife, do you think that it's a habit or addiction?
It's a little addiction, because when the cell phone broken or another things happen with your cell phone, this abstinência of the
Yeah.
cell phone. I
I know.
believe in is addiction, because one day without your phone, I not can see her with you one day with your cell phone.
Yeah,
But
and
to her approve this as addiction is complicated because to person same for her is a normal they use bill, but another person to out it's possible to see a level addiction.
yes, it's complicated that you said, and sometimes I have no idea if I'm addiction about that or I don't know. As I said, it's complicated. I don't know. And
Um,
yeah, of course, it's related to kids. Do you think that our kids needs to have a time, not a time, but for example, the right age to start or to earn a cell phone, like your son? Do you think, for example, my daughter, she's 7 years old. Do you think that she's it's early to earn a cell phone, or maybe you don't need to care about the age from kids?
I not how can you see? I not need to now at today, but I it's possible in next years and talk about the earning. Um, do not use the cell phone with when I for dinner, lunch. But today I not need to
Okay,
make this, but it's possible
okay.
to future.
But do you think that uh, is there a right age to start with a technology?
Um, really, I not understand the question.
Okay, like for example, kids start uh, to deep or to how can I say that better? I try to explain better. Like kids start to involvement with technology early. For example, they have 5 years old and start to
Okay.
with a cell phone, video games, or whatever. Do you think? Do you think that is there a special age to start in a technology, or it doesn't matter?
Um, yeah, it's difficult, but I think yes, but we need a control, see parent control
Yeah.
to father and mother see uh, the things of son or daughter making the cell phone
Okay.
because the world is different at at internet.
Okay. Do you
The
think that
control
the parents
important.
need to monitoring?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay. Yes, it's a hard topic to discuss also
Yeah,
because at school um, they are using technology every day, and I don't know if nowadays it's possible anymore to have a control about that. Do you know? Because if you avoid in our home, maybe when far away your yourself, maybe um, make a lot of mess. You know, like okay, I will do that because my father or my mother uh, they don't like that I get cell phone or something like that and do everything hide it, you know. I don't know if it's good. What about you, Gabriel? Do you think that is there any special age to start in a technology?
I think yes, but I think it's difficult to control. I don't have this experience yet, but I have a good daughter and she's 5 years old,
Okay.
and I feel so impressed about her because she knows her mother's cell phone password, and she knows how to skip the YouTube advertising
Yeah.
when she decided to see something on YouTube. And
Yes. And
I can,
it is
yeah,
incredible to see that's the way that the kid does, like,
yeah,
sweep to the,
scrolling on
yeah,
the, yeah, exactly. So I don't know, I don't know how she learned about about it, but I know that my cousin didn't uh, teach she teach her to do it. So I
yeah,
don't know if she how she learned about it, but she do it, and it's so fast how she decided to skip the advertise and see whatever she wants on YouTube. And I think at school she has contact with technology, even she has only 5 years old. But at
yeah,
home, of course, she play video games. She see cartoons on cell phone or cartoons on the tablets and the other equipments. So it's difficult to control. I don't know. I don't have the experience to be a mother, but I think there is a special age that you realize that you need
yeah.
to control the kids and technology and the time that they are exposed to technology, you know.
Yes, yes. I don't know. What do you think in the future, 10 years? In a 10 years?
Oh my gosh. I think they were born knowing about my
Yeah,
password, my passwords.
yeah,
Like I have a kids, they it's like a special part on the brain that they you know about the information and something like that.
yes, yes.
I'm
Just
just
a
kidding, but I think
yeah, 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 I know.
it
Yeah,
will surprise
it's
me.
nice. Yes. Uh, just to random history from my daughter. As you said, your cousin is pretty sharp in technology, and I remember that my daughter just asked me to buy a McDonald's, but uh, in at home here we have some rules, and when arrived from school, you needed to do everything homework or some task to do. You needed to done after to want something. And okay, daddy, I have a homework to do. I will finish that, and after that, could you buy some McDonald's for me? For like, okay, this is the deal. Finish done your homework work, and I was thinking about it, and I just getting down in this office, and but I eavesdrop her asking to Alexa about the result. Alexa, how much is 10 plus 5? If I, oh my God, it is not possible that I'm hearing that. Do you know where or how she learn or where she's learning about that? Do you know about? I don't know. It's crazy. As you said, something we don't have. I don't know, something to looking for. This is the process life. Everything, if the kids know, maybe I don't know. I can't explain that. But I don't know if it's harmful. But just try to talk with her. Okay, you don't need to do that because at school, especially, you don't do that. Ask to Alex, you know?
And did you ask to your daughter about how she can call? Because sometimes if you ask to if you ask this for children, they don't do it. They
Yeah.
do it like
Yes.
it's terrible for me because it's not common for me. I think that this is the correct way. But if you see the moments that we are in the world, we don't have this type of phones. We
Yes.
have this,
Yeah.
and my goddaughter, she does it. She does this movement, not this.
Yes, it's incredible. Exactly the perfect movement. I don't know if I don't know how can I say it, but I think this is the process of life, you know. Okay, thanks so much. So let's move to another questions. I guess number 5. Could you read for us, please? Gabriel, please.
Okay. Do you feel that technology allows you to be sociable no matter where you are?
Yes.
Yes, I think so, but sometimes it's not a real sociability.
Okay.
For example, for me, it's easier to start a conversation through the internet, like in a social media, like LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram, because it's easier to me because I'm an introverted person.
Okay.
But sometimes I see people sharing our lives on Instagram, like in real time, on stories. And I think it's not a real sociability. It's like an image that they are passing to the others.
Yes.
Sometimes.
It's a fake sometimes.
It's a fake. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fake. But I think for people like me that are more introverted, I think it's okay to use the internet to talk with others in a easy way, like maybe if I go alone to a place that we can practice English in person, it's totally different for me because I'm not this type of person who goes alone and trying to talk. But here I feel comfortable to do it. So yeah, in this way, I think technology help us to be more sociable. But in the other cases that I mentioned before, I think sometimes could be a little bit fake.
Yeah. Do you prefer that be try to build a connection through internet or in person?
In person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like maybe to start with a small conversation on internet, like sometimes when I don't know about the people. But I think the real connections happens in the real life, like in person.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Let's move to Claudio. What about you, man? It is possible. Technology allows us be sociable.
Yeah, the technology, without technology, is possible to create a real connection. Yeah, because I start to talk about the other person from the internet, but when you know really is better sometimes when you talk about the with a chat or Instagram. I think the internet is the technology starts connections, but the face-to-face is more important.
Yes, being person. Yes,
Yeah.
and do you have some case or that you met someone through internet, like a best friend or I don't know, some colleague from work, but as you said, face to face is better. Do you think that face to face it's a great thing to building a connection?
Um, I remember, no, my
Okay.
my connection, my actually connection started before the connection today. Uh,
Nice.
I don't remember now.
Okay, okay, no problem. And about the next question, Claudio, uh, as a father, we are responsible for take care with our family. And do you think that our children follow us like, for example, all the time notice us using a lot of technology, and this especially it's harmful for them, and accept this this way to their life? Do you think that is harmful?
I not understand so good the question.
Okay, I try to explain better. Like, as a father, Claudio, do you think
Yeah,
if you spend a lot of time in a technology, in a cell phone, in a computer, and play games, do you think this is harmful to your son? Like,
yeah, for sure.
yes?
Because it is like a mirror. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
um, you can see uh, my father every time in today and connecting the cell to my son. The the mind, uh, you you allow to stay every day in the cell phone or your computer. Então, is this is a mirror, the daughter of son by your mom and your daddy.
Yes, I've heard from my daughter about that. Why I can do that? Because my father all the time do.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. And maybe it could be harmful. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, nowadays, I think it's not easy to uh,
not,
to give education, you know? I don't know.
the kids today is a more intelligent
Yes, yes.
because uh, questions difficult to answer is difficult to create a kid today.
Of course. And sometimes you think that you are working as well, work hard on education, but uh, another person notice that you are wrong about it. Okay, you can do that because your father, your daughter or son follow you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's not easy. Okay, Claudio, thanks so much. So, what about you, Gabriel? About the children.
I agree with Claudio. I think it's like a mirror. And it's like you said about your daughter and Alexa. And I think she did it because she one time see you doing
Yeah.
it, is
Yes.
talking to Alexa or the mom. I don't know, but I think I think it's difficult for fathers and mothers to control the use of technology in front of the children. And I think it occurs in a natural way when children start to do the same things as the adults using technology. And yeah, I think I don't know how to add something in this question, but I think it's like a mirror.
Okay.
They see us doing the things in contact with technology and repeat. And
Okay.
one thing that I would like to add, but it's not in this question, but the last question about the sociability and
Yeah.
connections. And it's a special thing. Like sometimes we have a good relationship with a friend or a family or a relative.
Yeah.
Sorry, and you separate in a physical way, like you move to another city and the people are in another state or in another country. I don't know. And we can we continue in contact through the technology because you already had a good relationship, because
Yes. You
you
keep in touch.
we keep in touch because in the past you constructed this relationship.
Yes.
This is strong, but the opposite, it's so difficult, like to maintain a relationship totally online when you don't have contact in person
Yeah.
with the person.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
So
real. Yeah. This is true that you said. Because I remember that when I was in high school, the technology is not a trend, and we didn't have WhatsApp or I don't know Instagram, something like that. And it is not possible to keep touch with my school friend, like friend schools. Like when I just see them, and oh my God, it a long time that I see you. What are you doing? Something like that. And okay, get my contact, and we try to keep a message, but it's not the same, because I don't know.
yeah,
It's true, that's sad.
yeah, I have a friend of mine that lives in Australia,
Yeah.
and she lives abroad since 4 years later.
Wow.
And we studied together. We worked together in the same laboratory. And then when she went to another country, we keep in contact every day, just now. And it's easier to me to talk with her about my day, and she does the same with me. But because we have a strong relationship, friendship, and we constructed in the past, so as I miss her and she miss me, it's easier to us to maintain the contact.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know, I know a person maybe in a place that I go and try to keep in contact through the Instagram, and it not happens because we don't have a good relationship to strict and to maintain, so the time in person is so important to every relationship.
Okay. Yes. Totally agree. Thank you. So what about you, Claudio? What are your methods to keep touch with your friends? Like if you miss someone, just you try to get in contact by WhatsApp, by technology?
You can repeat, please?
Yes, of course, no problem. So what about you about to keep in touch with your friends, like to keep contact with them? Do you try to use technology by WhatsApp, by FaceTime or something which you related to?
Yeah.
Yes,
Sometimes I go at home or you visit me, but
nice.
the more contact is for cell phone because uh, we have the jobs, the family.
Yeah,
The real contact is a more difficultly when you have to work, to family, to in this point the cell phone help us
yes,
to talk with friends and family.
yes. But as you said, face is the better
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Yes, because it's possible to hang out with your friend at the restaurant and buy some delicious food.
yeah. The real face to face is better. The conversation is better. Uh,
Yeah,
uh, that's it.
yes. And the thing that I don't like that when I I met someone that I have never seen a long time that said, "Okay, man, real the time destroy you, like you become more older, you know?"
Yeah,
I say, "Oh my
yeah.
God, man, yes, you're right." But you are in the same page with me, you know, the time destroy yourself also.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Claude. Yeah, man. Guys, the times fly, and unfortunately, we don't have enough time. But try to answer more one questions. And Claudio, do you like to pick up some questions to answer? This is your turn. Yes, number 8, 9, or 10. I guess. Um, let's move to number 8. Could be.
yeah. Could be.
Okay.
Yeah, in the weekend, I uh, now no, I don't have a time specific to
Okay.
relax, but I try to a month, one day, or one weekend to go to the park with my family and um, create special moments without the cell phone or another technology as this.
Okay. Do you try to get day off from technology and stay with your family? Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, nice. But I can do that because when I needed to, for example, to record or to get a moment with them,
yeah, yeah,
try to get a pictures or record some movies, you know?
yeah. The picture is only the cell phone,
Yeah.
not.
But yes, yeah, I think that you said it's the greatest part of life, you know, try to far away the thing that you are spending a lot of time. This is, I think this is building a great relationship.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much, Claudio. And what about you, Gabriel?
I don't have a specific restriction, like don't use a cell phone during the dinner when I stay at home. Like it's common to me if I stay at home, I have my meals in front on TV or sometimes I have my meals and using my cell phone for something. But when I go out with my friends, or when I go out with my family, or when I stay in a family dinner, in a family lunch, I don't use my cell phone in this specific time, because it's a way to respect the others and to be present with the people that are important to me.
Yeah.
So it's the only thing the only restriction that I do in my current life. Don't use my cell phone or don't use other technology while I stay in person with the people that are important to me.
Yeah, you're right. This is the main thing that everyone like that to see, like when you hang out with your friends, forget their cell phone and be in person, Yes, and as you said, when you are eating in front of TV, do you feel satisfied about it, be enough about it to eat, or is different when you eat just on the table? Like, I mean, don't see TV, like eating, and the main topic is just to eating and to feel satisfied. Do you think this both are, or are there difference?
Yeah, they are totally different, because if you are having a meal, just you and a table and a plate of a meal, you can eat more calm and think and
Be
pay
concentrated.
attention about be concentrate about the sensations and the flavors and something like that. But if you are in front on TV, we are just repeat a movement and don't pay attention what you are eating and the flavors and what the sensation. So it's totally different.
Yes, nice. I try to bring some questions about that. I guess it's a great topic to discuss, because most of the people may be eating in front of their TV and maybe don't be concentrate about the flavor or be satisfied.
Exactly. It's a good topic.
Okay, thank you guys. So yes, as I said before, the time is up and let's wrap up today. I just put on the chat the survey link, and if you like or didn't like it, let me know, please. This is the process to improve our immersion. And I hope all of you guys have a great Friday also and the weekend. And again, it was my pleasure to be all of you here with me and share our experience. And Claudio, I would like to tell you, be welcome our Thursday here. You, Gabriela, also, and I hope to see you guys again here. And Claudio, I'd like to tell you also, Gabriela is a host and be or feel invited to participate in her host because he's a great host and all the time bring nice topics to discuss. Okay, Gabriela, what is exactly your host today?
On Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Okay, 7 p.m. Wednesday, and I try to participate out also because it's I guess it will be nice.
Okay.
You are welcome.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys again, and I hope to see you in another immersion, and have a nice Friday.